Jesus, I sound like my dad. Stop it. I
Wish
can
I-
well,
wish I
but it's
could.
just that's not pretty. It's, you know,
It's strong but not pretty.
yeah, Jeff looks after Jeff. He's okay. Oh, I love cooking.
Right.
I love food. Have a go at me. But testing 1, 2, 3. You've got me under pressure, David.
That's all right.
Out of my comfort zone.
Hi, I'm Dave Duffin, and tonight's special guest is the ever-charming, affable construction professional Chippy, who's been in the game a long time. Please welcome Jeff Madden. How are you? How are you, mate? Good?
Yeah, out of my
That's
comfort
good.
zone, but
That's
good,
all right.
thank you.
No, that's okay. So, how's your day been, mate? What have you been doing?
Hot and hard and heavy.
It is hot. Queensland's getting hot.
Yeah, it's coming to the end of the show, so there's probably not quite enough to do, but we're the cleaning up, all the stuff that you don't like doing at the end of the movie. They say, oh, there's a movie going for 6 months. They should go say that, but it's only a 5-month movie, so that you can just, you get in your head that it's going to be for 6 months, but then you
All of a
adjust.
sudden,
Yeah,
it's gone. And
but yeah, but you're sort of going, God, I'm getting sick of this.
5 months is a long time,
Yeah.
like really. I think it's a good time to get out.
Yeah, so I don't mean,
And on to the next one.
yeah,
So what are you working on? What show are you working on?
Monarch.
Monarch.
Yeah,
Is that the Legacy of Monsters or
No.
something?
Don't know. It's probably not my forte.
Okay.
These shows, you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
not
right.
the style of movie that I would ordinarily sort of watch.
Oh, okay. What are you doing, 5 days a week? Something like
5 days a week, 10 hours a day.
Is that too much or are you good
Yeah.
with that? Too much?
Yeah, it's too much, really.
Right.
But if it was honestly too much, then I'd pull the pin on it and wouldn't be here.
Yeah, right.
But I've got myself now where I've said to the construction manager, because there's usually a lot of overtime involved, so I've said to them, if you really need me to do overtime, I'll do it, but I prefer not to. So,
Well, it's nice to be up front. You know?
yeah, so I'm doing 50 hours a week, which, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. it's
Sometimes it's 70 or 80, which is, for most people in Australia,
Yeah.
that's 2 weeks working in a week.
good. Well, yeah. No,
And when
that's
you're
right.
young, you know.
Well,
you
it
know,
used to
it's
be,
a-
6/12s, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're away on location or something like that, a lot of time they're going, well, you're here on location and we're under the pump and we need 7/12s.
Yeah, that gets way too much, mate. I
Yeah,
think.
it does.
You can't. I mean, you can do it for I wouldn't want to do it more than a month. You know.
I'm a Celebrity 20 years ago, and that was 7/12s for like
Oh, right. Okay.
maybe 4 or 5
Did you
months.
win?
Against flies, March flies, and
Oh, yeah.
heat and sweat, and
Where is that? What valley? Where's that?
up at Numbingbar Valley in Moorwoollumbar, but it's a closed little
Yeah.
the end of a valley, so it's like its own little ecosystem down there, which is
Do you get a breeze through or not?
it's the end of the valley, mate. Sometimes it was 38 or something like that, and just 100% humidity,
No,
and it's
that's
just overbearing.
That's
At that point, you're going, it's not a job, it's torture. But you still have a laugh and you have a good time.
Yeah, you got your mates. You know.
Yeah.
So you're living on the Gold Coast now. How long have you been up here?
2 years in a few months.
Okay. How do you find it?
Good.
Mm.
My 2 sons, first one son moved up here,
Right.
and then his brother followed him up.
Was that before you then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And then
right. Okay.
the oldest one first, and he had a baby, then his little brother,
Who's that? Reg, is
Reggie.
it? Reggie.
Reggie.
Hey, Reg.
Reggie. He had a baby, so then his little brother moved up to follow. They're pretty tight,
And,
which is nice.
and the second son's name is
Cairo.
Cairo. Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then so my wife said,
get him out of the house? They're too old.
No, she said forget moving up north where I wanted to go. We're moving to the Gold Coast.
Oh, so where did you want to go?
North Queensland. We used to live up there years ago.
Oh, your
That's
family
where,
or just...
that's where. Well, I've got family up there. I've got a sister in Cooktown.
Right. Okay.
A nephew in Bloomfield.
Okay.
Which is just south of Cooktown. Another niece in Atherton. Another one in Townsville. So there's a fair bit of
You've
family
left
up
a
there.
trail, mate. The family's
Yeah,
left a trail.
well, my family.
Is that like all heading south?
Yeah, because I've got 3 brothers. One's in Port Macquarie.
Okay, right.
One's in Mareeba in North Queensland, which is not far from Coranda and the whole thing where I'd like to be. And they hear, hang on, Mareeba, Port Macquarie, Newcastle.
Okay.
That's my youngest brother.
Wow.
And an older sister in Cooktown. Family's scattered.
Do you find the Gold Coast is an enjoyable place to live?
Yeah, there's a lot here.
I hear it's getting busier though. Is it?
It's busy, and like some of the traffic here. I was thinking when we left Sydney, we'd go, oh wow, we'll get a bit reprieve from the traffic. But yeah, a lot of times up here, it's just about as bad. Longer distances to travel, people are always in a hurry. So, there's some. But yeah, it's good.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Good to know. So, what's your credit title when you're on shows?
On this movie, it's Senior Set-Builder.
Gotcha. Right.
But in Sydney, it would be leading hand or foreman or something like that, or Set-Builder.
Okay.
But,
So you say you've come up from Sydney, right? Is that where you that's got a lot of your experience?
Yeah, you're right. That's where I did a lot of my experience. I sort of started, the first movie that I did was in Bellingen.
Okay.
And then maybe Chindra, just south of the New South Wales Queensland border.
Gotcha.
And
what was the first movie you did?
Did a little bit on Oscar and Lucinda.
Oh, wow. Hugh Jackman, yeah.
And the Greens Department.
Okay, that's good.
That's where I did the first couple of things in the Greens Department. But then I'd done building before because my uncle was a builder. When I left school, I wanted to be a chef.
Oh wow, that's okay.
Yeah, and that sort of when.
But is the passion still there?
Oh, I love cooking.
Right.
I love food, haven't you, got me? But the reality is that getting screamed at in a hot kitchen doing shit work.
Yeah, right.
For low pay, and Friday and Saturday nights, and then my uncle was there with the building company going, you could be out here earning 2 or 3 or 4 times the money, working 7 until 3:30.
How young were you when you got into that?
16.
16, and then you did your first show at Chindra, right?
No, see, I didn't start working in films until I was probably a little bit over 30.
Okay, but you started in the building game.
Yeah, started
with
in
your
building.
father.
My uncle.
Uncle,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So construction, leading hand. And what do you mainly do?
Somebody, from above you get plans. You go through the plans, break them down, look at your team, break that down, who can do which section of what job.
Right.
And start from there and just get it done.
Yeah.
Just get it done. There's different guys in your team that'll have different skill levels. So
it's managing, really. I mean, so you've got the skill. When did you feel you were comfortable managing a team of not all professionals? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like before I started working on film, I was sort of doing a bush tucker business, like going and collecting native fruits and berries and stuff like that. So then I'd have people working with me or for me then.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And that's how I started with greens, because we moved from North Queensland down to Bellingen, and I needed to find, there's a tree that some leaf that I wanted to get, and obviously I think there was no internet back then. I go, right, I'll need to contact somebody that lives in the area that knows horticultural plants, where I can find this tree. And that led me to this guy, and then he said, you want a job working for him? He was growing bamboo. And then he went, I actually do stuff on movies, do you want a little gig on that?
Ah, and that was at Chindera.
No, yeah, and then he got a job, that was out of Chindera.
Okay.
So I started doing greens with him.
Ah, that's interesting. Yeah.
But then watching that, seeing, oh wow, this is something new and unbelievable. I was just.
Do you get paid for this? I
was blown away at the size and the scope and the
That's nice. That's good.
And then, but then looking around, going, on a movie, there's maybe this much of greens, but building it's right. The first people that are on sort of thing on a movie are building, and some of the last people that are off are building.
Right.
So I was in my head, I was going, well, I just go back to building, and that gets me because at the same time my wife was going, this business that you're doing, that's a little bit feast or famine because of the right. Different fruit and stuff. The way it goes is like, in these 2 or 3 months we're making plenty of money, but then there might be a little gap, and we're sort of, you know what I mean?
Well, the film
so
game.
she wanted something constant.
What's your wife's name?
Carleen.
I mean, the film game itself, is feast or famine sometimes. It seems to be busier these days.
Yeah, well, I've been lucky. That when I started, there was a lot of, when there wasn't a movie around,
right,
there was always TV shows. You could also do, there's a lot of commercials, advertisements, you know what I mean?
Okay.
For a while I was almost doing a career of doing ads. And
Same skills needed.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but there's also expos, exhibition sort of work that you could do.
Is that like Gold Coast and Brisbane?
No,
this is before.
Yeah, this is
right.
Yeah,
okay.
All Sydney basically.
Ah, where did you live in Sydney? Whereabouts?
The eastern suburbs, Bondi, sort of around there mostly. Very close. When we moved to Sydney, we sort of stuck a pin in the map and went, there's the film studios. We need to be around there somewhere, and we found it.
Fox down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just was thinking with all the food. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't asked you to do smoko yet.
Yeah, we have Reggie and Kai. They both love cooking. That sort of foodie. So once or twice in every movie, we'll just go. They've been feeding us. Let's
isn't that nice?
Put on a little
good one, fellas.
A little something to.
Does Carleen? Does she enjoy your food?
She's a better cook than me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's the way to a man's heart.
Isn't that nice?
She's a great person and a great cook. So yeah.
Hang on for that. Hello there.
Yeah.
No, he's a charmer.
No. She's it.
So let's go back. Where were you born?
Tamworth, New South Wales.
Okay.
Northwestern New South Wales.
Right. What was your childhood like?
Good.
What were your parents like? What did your father do? What did your mother do?
Well, my father was a...
What's his name?
Mark.
Mark.
Well, it was his name. He was a stock and station agent.
Okay.
So he sold sheep and cattle and rural properties and that sort of stuff.
Ah, right.
My mother at that stage, most women then were homemakers, but she had 4 children.
Gotcha.
But I lost her, we lost her when I was 7.
Oh, that must be hard, mate.
Back then, but you know what I mean, that's a long time ago. So
I can't imagine, mate. I can't imagine.
My father, back then there was no social security, so my dad had to go from being he was living with his mum when he got married, so being catered and provided for, and you know what I mean, he didn't know how to cook or didn't know how to do anything. So when my mum died, then all of a sudden he's thrown into the fire pit, and you know, he had to raise 4 kids and
Was that 4 boys or
3 boys at that stage and 1 girl.
What was your mum's name?
Margaret.
Okay, and your father's name was
Mark.
Mark. It would have been crazy for him. And but you got older brothers or younger brother? You're the old.
Yeah,
you're the older.
At that stage, I had 2 younger brothers and an older sister.
Okay, right.
But yeah, that was all outside. We moved. Growing up, we moved to his job would be to get a transfer over here and there. So you know, I moved to a lot of different towns.
So he changed. He had to basically change his career because of.
No, well, not his career, but just you know, they go like, there's a job in this town now, and there's a job over there, and for him to sort of move up the ladder in his career, he would have to. Well, he chose, I suppose, to you know, move to these different towns.
Do you think you got any a trait from him?
Well, you can't help but get traits from your dad.
Yeah.
When I was raising kids,
what do you think that would be? What do you think it is?
I don't know. There's a lot of traits I got from him that I was going. I'd say, you know, my kids would do something and something would come out of my mouth and I'd go, Jesus, I sound like my dad, stop it. But there's other stuff that I saw in him that it was, you know, really good.
Oh, that's nice.
Being truthful.
And you still feel he's around?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Great.
He lost him in 2014. So
Sorry to hear that.
that's life, mate.
Well, it sounds like he had a long innings.
Yeah, he was 79. It's too short, but you know, if you look around now, how many people that you know that we've lost.
If you're trying to make 80, you've got to be pretty healthy when you're 60. That's what I reckon.
Yeah, when you look at Ray Pedler,
yeah.
that I've only just met, and I was going, I was blown away when he said he's 85.
Oh, doesn't he? He looks good, mate. He looks good.
And he goes, I'm 85 and I'm happy.
Yeah.
And he is. Yeah. He's still working at 85, doing 50-hour weeks.
It's pretty good. Pretty good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I've only just met you, but we've kind of move around in the same circles because you know lots of guys I knew down in Sydney.
Same as Ray. I've worked on movies with Ray. We did Babe together.
Did ya?
Yeah, but or Babe 2. Sorry, he was working in one part of the set. He was doing the sort of exterior sets.
Right.
And I was on the interior sets.
Okay.
So he's just going today, oh, do you know such and such and such and such? Yeah, and he goes, God, we were on the same job.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So do you know Frank Faulkner and the painters? Frankie, got to get you on the couch, mate.
Frankie, what a legend.
Yeah. No,
and great. Bill Undry, you've got to get him on.
He's a good mate of yours, right?
Yeah, he's a beautiful man. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. We've got to get Bill too.
Yeah, there's a whole heap of a lot of the painters I get on better with well, you know, better.
Who's that? And you know Matt? Did you say you know Matt Connors? Or was that?
Yeah.
Else? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What about?
He's another great guy. Very funny man.
Yeah. Right.
Quick-witted, funny man.
So, in your youth, what inspired you? Who inspired you? Was there an occurrence? Was there a thing? Who was your big inspiration when you were a kid?
Jesus.
Doesn't have to be construction. It can be anything.
That's a hard question. There's a whole heap of people that I would look at and go, when I was younger, like after my mum died, the priest and we were going to a Catholic school, the priests and the nuns.
Ah, isn't that nice?
They were looking after us, and because my dad had to have a job because you know there's no social, so they were, you know, I mean, we were in a position where we could have been vulnerable, like a lot of kids were, but we saw nothing but goodness from them. You know what I mean? I don't know, mate. There's
Were you into sport and sporting heroes, or was it music?
Yeah, all of the above. I used to play cricket and football, and I've always loved animals in Australia.
Rugby league?
Rugby league.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, always loved animals. So, and Australia, anything Australian. So, any of these sort of characters that, yeah, I saw sort of heroes everywhere, I
Dennis
suppose.
Lilly and Greg Chappell. And,
Yeah.
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 So you would have Tamworth. I mean, who did you support?
Yeah, but see, Tamworth, we went from Tamworth, Walker, Burke, Gosford, Burke, Bathurst, Boggabri, Gunnedah, and then I left Gunnedah and moved to Sydney at a bit over 16. So
Right. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, so
So I mean, like you would have followed the country, right? Sydney versus country.
yeah,
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's nice.
but you know when you were a kid, you follow rugby. We played rugby. I played rugby league, so
What position, mate?
mostly like the front row, second row, something like that.
Okay.
Bit
Right.
bigger than a lot of these kids. But when I got to a certain age, some scouts come up from Sydney and grabbed one of my mates and said, "We've got a job and they're a game for you playing for North Sydney and Sydney." And then I went, "Well, nobody's asking me that, so there's my career over."
Yeah.
There's no use,
Right.
playing and getting bashed. When
Well, you did yourself a favour, mate.
and then all the girls are in the grandstand anyway, so.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so what was your first paying job, construction job? What did you build?
We were doing houses, renovating houses mostly, and
So we
additions.
Okay, so flats, flat walls and doors and...
Well, just tearing the back off a house and putting an addition on, or
What
That's
year
like-
was that?
1980.
80. So, I mean, I think the weekly tradie wage was probably only about $250 a week,
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah, for me it was something like that, less than $300 a week. Yeah.
it? Right. And that, but were they doing 40 hours then? Was that the go?
Yeah, we'd sort of do 7 till 3:30.
That's
5
pretty
days a
good.
week.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's even better than now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then when you start doing films, first couple of films, it's like say 50 or 60 hours a week. But you're younger, and it still felt like it wasn't that hard, and it was still a whole heap of fun.
In 86, I did a show, and it was the 612s, and I got paid, and I cleared $600 a week. And that was a lot of money. I was only like 19, right?
So that was in paint.
Paid. Yeah, that was with Ray. With
Yeah,
Ray
right.
Pedler. And I got back to Sydney, and I told my father what I was earning, and that was like almost double what it, or almost like that was better than a tradie.
Yeah.
And my old man said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it."
Yeah.
I thought, well, that's not bad.
See, that's the thing about the film industry then. When I first started, I was going, wow.
It's $10 an hour.
Yeah.
That's not,
But the money was good.
yeah.
I started obviously like maybe 10 years later than you or something like that.
Mm.
The work was really good. There was, I'd look around the room and go, wow, some of the talent of some of these guys.
Mm.
But some of those conditions have dropped off.
Right.
And then some of those guys with all the talent have gone, well, we can earn a lot better money somewhere else. So they've,
That's what I've
moved
heard,
on.
actually, talking to a lot of the guys lately, and the outside industry game is like pays well, and less hours.
Yeah, I could leave here and go and earn better money somewhere else. But
Do you have a company, or do you subcontract or freelance, and then
I used
is
to
it
work
hard to
for
get paid still when you're working outside?
No, well, so I suppose depending on who you're working for. But I used to do a little bit by myself. But when you get, it's easy in the construction thing outside for somebody to just go, yeah, I'm not paying you, or or you lose time to rain days and you're waiting on materials, or waiting for you can't do something because you're waiting for the bathroom to be waterproofed or something like that. So on a film, you turn up. Your money's in the bank every Friday, and you're doing nice work, stuff a lot of stuff you've got to think about. There's always a variety of work.
Yeah.
You might be making an Aboriginal bark hut one day and a spaceship the next day.
Wow. Have you got experience in concrete or roof
Yeah.
tiling? The whole gamut?
Yeah.
Is that what your
Yeah, that's
skills are, right?
A set builder means that Yeah.
But even outside, I mean, like.
Yeah, I've done. Yeah.
And welding, can you? I can't weld.
I can weld, but it's just that's not pretty. It's, you know.
It's strong but not pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know the basics.
Oh yeah. You have to be able to do it, really.
Right.
But I mean, somebody that's in the steel department and some of the welds, you've seen the talent of some of the the guys that we work with. Geez, some of these guys like that do all the cars and stuff like that. It's incredible what they can do.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
So when you're working on the shows when you were younger, where'd you learn the basics? I mean, you had the building skills, but were there any things that kind of went, oh, I like that idea, I would never have learned that outside, or how'd you pick it up?
Well, just by being there, starting on, like, every movie is different, and
are there any memorable people who inspired you or helped you out?
Jesus.
They're probably watching now. They probably is it? Okay.
Yeah, there's a cast of thousands that
nice
that you would go. Yeah, too many to name. I'd say that you've learned something from, or benefited by being around, or awe of their skills, or even watching the painters what they're doing while we're working. You know what I mean? Because I've done a bit of that as well, and so
that's nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
So you just keep your eye on everybody and look what the plasterers can do, look what the sculptors can do, look what the steelies can do. Take it all in.
Mate, I'd love to know. Yeah, sorry, mate. There you go. What other shows have you worked on, mate? Can you name a few? What's your favourites? What's your biggest? What's your favourite? What's your
This Star Wars, that was pretty good because as a kid that was big and exciting, and then to get on there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one was the 6, 7, 8?
I don't know what's that.
4, 5, 6, and was that the latest ones?
No, the couple that were made in Australia 20 years ago.
Okay, right.
And I'm embarrassing myself here, but I don't know what their names were. Revenge of the Sith was one.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
What
else you done?
All sorts of TV shows and movies. I know Babe.
Okay.
That was one of the first big ones that I've worked on. Big in the construction department.
Are there any shows you have watched and gone, I would have loved to have worked on that?
Yeah. The first Matrix, I would have liked to have worked on that.
Okay, right, okay.
But I was then in a period of going, I don't want to be doing this. I wanted to move back to the country. We were living in Bellingen, and went down to Sydney to work on a few movies. And I was going, this is not really working. I don't really want to be in Sydney. I'd rather be back in the country. And left to go back. Got offered a job on the Matrix. Left and went back up the country, and work wasn't forthcoming, sort of thing. And so, and then that turned out to be, in my opinion, a fantastic movie. So it's going to be, damn. Wish I
heard a story, and I think it's true, that the stunties, they took almost a pay cut to get a commission, to get a percentage, and then it became a smash hit, and they were getting royalty checks.
Yeah, wow.
That would never happen with the carpenters in the construction.
But one of the
you
guys,
can tell me if that's true or not, but that's what I heard years ago.
Some of the guys that worked on Crocodile Dundee, they just think if you take a little bit of your less pay, then you can get some royalties from that. And if you guys went, I've got a family to raise, so I can't do that.
Yeah,
and you've regretted
right.
it ever since.
That's right.
But I've worked on a couple of little shows like that where you take a bit of a pay cut to work on the movie, and hoping that it's going to be good and turn into another Crocodile Dundee, and no. Yeah.
Right. Well.
So that's how it goes. So, but you're having fun along the way.
So it sounds like you enjoy what you're doing. When is it during a project what can annoy you on a job?
Indecision, people above not giving us plans and stuff in time, but then the date of when we're supposed to have it completed, that never changes. But
Right. Yeah.
you know what I mean. So you know, it seems a lot of times, you know, you're heaped under more pressure to get it done. Where if somebody would have been,
And then the clouds are rolling in.
yeah, it's raining, but you've still got to get out there in the rain and get it done, because otherwise it won't be done on that day. And after years and years and years, we've never not got it done. There's times where I just go, well, this is not going to happen. We're not going to get it done. But we always get it done.
That's nice, mate.
And then sometimes you've got to go, hey, don't get too close to that. That paint's still wet, but it's still done.
Yep. It's like high fives all around. It feels good, mate, when you can do that.
And working outrageous hours, like, you know, more than 24 hours, you know, in a shift, and just going, oh, there's a couple of times I've just wanted to lie on the ground in a fetal position and ask for my mum. But
especially when you're working for yourself, right? And
Yeah.
then things go wrong and your gut wrenches and you like feel sick, and but that's the best learning you can get.
you're growing as well, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Going through, pushing yourself past your sort of comfort limits. You just go, yeah, I don't want to do this, but we've got to get it done. So you got to dig in, find something and get it done.
That kind of skill and experience is great for a team, like, you know, on the film road, you know.
There's times when people just go, I've seen guys just start crying and just go, I can't do this.
Is that right?
They're
It's hard,
there's
mate. It's
people,
really
people
tough,
just,
mate. Really
you know,
tough.
different people are made of different stuff, and some people just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just go on that, I'm not used to this, this is too tough.
That's
Thank you,
right.
goodbye, I'm not invested. When I worked in Brazil for a while, and the guys there, they were going, we were working 7, 12-hour days, and the Brazilian guys were going, what do you mean? We're not. Middle of the, middle of the day, we have a couple of hours off and go home and have a sleep, a little siesta.
Yeah, right. Yep.
And you know, well, you can't. They have to work, but you know what I mean. It's they're just going. They're not invested in it like we are. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's good
goodbye.
to know.
And then you know, some of the guys, those things like that, where a guy takes off and has a couple of hours off in the sun in the middle of the day, and then he comes back, he's refreshed, and he finishes the day on fire. But the other guys that are there that have just been working through, they're flogged by the end of the day. So in effect, you're getting the same work out of everybody anyway. You know, working in really, really hot conditions.
Was that a job you're on? Hang on, you said Brazil?
Yeah, that
What were you doing
that was
there?
one of the Survivor things with.
Ah, okay, Survivor. So you're right, with Jesse and Jensen and Zach Jensen and
Yeah,
everyone.
Zach wasn't there on that one, but
All right.
Jesse certainly was.
How'd you guys get on?
Yeah,
He was designing back then, right?
yeah, no, he's a good guy.
Good.
Knows him well, and he's made a career out of it.
He certainly has.
God bless him.
Yep. So big budgets or small budgets? What do you prefer?
Both had their merits. Small budgets are nice when there's a whole heap of. It's a smaller crew, so there's everybody's digging in, helping each other, and you know, say you go to a wrap party on a big budget film, you go to a wrap party and the construction people will be over here and the lighting guys will be there, and you know what I mean. But
Hey, that's a good point. Yeah.
in a small one, everybody's been digging in, helping each other, and you get to know everybody, and it's more of a little family sort of feel about it. So
both have merits.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But probably a couple of the really smaller ones would probably been more enjoyable.
You get to show your skills and talents a little bit more, or
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because maybe on the big ones, you've got the money to. Sometimes on the little ones, you don't have time to.
that's
You just got to get shit done.
it's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, can you name a couple of favourite chippies you work with?
Jesus, mate, there's again a cast of thousands.
Just one or two.
Mick,
Mick
just on here.
Owen.
Mick Owen.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey Mick.
Jonah, Pete Coy. There's oh mate, there's just I can't. There would probably be thousands of people that
right.
or 1,000 that we've worked with over the years, and you just pull the names.
Funny,
out.
because
You're just going, okay, the ones that I'm working with right now. But if I sat around for a few minutes, I could pull out a list of names that have done.
Time flies, right? Like 30 years is like yesterday. And I've been hearing all the names of these scenics that I used to work with, and it's good to know they're still around.
Yeah, but some of them are, and a lot of people that we have worked with are gone, which is sad.
It is sad. It is very sad. What about designers and art directors? You must deal with them quite a bit.
Yeah.
And how do you best interact with that?
Well,
You deal with it.
one of the guys I work for in Sydney said that we're in a service industry and we're working for them. So when they come in and go, shit, you go, well, what colour and where do you want it and how high? And it's at the end of the day, we're getting stuff done for them.
As long as they can admit they don't know everything, and open to learning and listening as well.
That's all of us that should be open to learning, because every day I hope I'm learning something.
Yep.
But some of them, they're maybe think they know it all, and you'd like to challenge them, but at the end of the day you're going, okay.
Scenics, steelies, sculptors, love them or hate them?
Which one? Because as with all people, there's good and bad in everyone.
Yeah, right.
And
of
mostly,
course.
there's one of the things I like about the film industry. If somebody is there and they're a bit of an asshole or whatever, then they'll get weeded out or they won't be asked back. So generally, we work with a lot of really good people.
Let's talk about actually getting back to carpentry and timbers. And do you have any favourite timbers you like to work with, or techniques that, or have you just done it for so long you're happy with doing anything? Like,
yeah, I think it's just whatever you do, and I like to do a little bit of stuff for myself.
Oh yeah, what do you do?
Well, make stuff for me or friends or whatever, and it's
chairs,
nice
tables, coffee tables, dining, cupboards, everything.
that all the above.
Saunas.
I haven't made a sauna. Love to make a guitar.
Oh, you can make me a guitar, mate.
But yeah.
Do you play guitar?
No.
No,
I'd need two brains, one to work this hand and one to work that hand.
Yeah.
My youngest son, he's good on the guitar. I've got a brother that's very good on the guitar, but for me,
So
I love
really
music, but
you're just a good singer.
nah, I'm a good listener.
That's nice. Okay, so carpentry. I'm talking about tools, right? How important is it to look after your tools?
Well, it's your livelihood.
Right. Do you have a favourite tool? If you could choose one tool to have on an island, what would it be?
On an island, probably a saw.
That's a good choice, mate.
A
Good
knife
choice.
or something, I don't know. On an island, have we got power there or?
No power.
Yeah, well,
No.
it'd be a saw.
I can see you like Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah, so when I first went to Brazil to work the thing, and there's a little portable table saw there, and
Right.
we were working with some local carpenters, and so through charades and a Portuguese English dictionary, try to tell them what to do. One thing, they needed a whole heap of rips of ply, like 100 mil or something like that, and so to the local guy, and then go and get somebody else organised and come back, and he's using the table saw as a workbench, and he's got a hand saw.
Oh, geez.
No, watch this, mate. Power.
Wow, you're kidding me.
No,
Really?
because then, you know what I mean? The carpenters over there had a hammer. They had very, you know,
I mean, to
very
get
little
someone
tillage.
of your skill to come into their place and show them what to do, man, what a blessing.
Yeah. Well, they've got skills, mate. They're just different skills.
Right.
We're all, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice to know. What's your most annoying tool? Because I'm a painter, right? So I know what my most annoying chippy tool is.
What's that?
It's an electric plane.
Yeah, well, the one worse than that is probably the little bone saw, the multi-tool.
Oh, those are so noisy.
Yeah, and where years ago, you would, a lot of those things you would do it with a handsaw.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
now, they'll go, oh, just use that noisy thing.
I know someone was doing it in Pinnacle yesterday.
Yeah.
Too much.
And it's one of those noises that just cuts straight through your head.
You think when you cut a tree down, when the blade goes through a tree, that's the sound of the tree screaming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Plants. Well, that book that I read when I was a bit of a kid, The Secret Life of Plants, they say when a guy goes into a room and starts cutting into a plant with a pair of secateurs, and the plant is hooked up to a polygraph with the lie detector thing. And,
oh, right, yeah.
And it registers.
Oh, so incredible.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
probably they do feel it.
I think so, yeah.
At what level does an animal or a plant or whatever have or not have consciousness?
That's a good point.
Years ago I used to be a mad fisherman.
Right.
And then I started diving.
Mm.
And the guy that taught me how to dive, he'd been diving at this place and he'd stopped being a dive instructor for years, but then so we go to this site and he goes, oh, we'll take some loaves of bread down in plastic bags, and when we get down there we feed them to the fish. There's big blue gropers. So the blue gropers would come over, take bread out of your hand, but with him they wouldn't let you touch them, but with him they were swimming up against him and he was rubbing their belly. So then I was going, Jesus, fish, you always think that they're swimming around the fish tank going, Bob, 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 nice castle. But they're actually, they remembered him from years ago.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, so that sort of changed my headspace, going, oh, yeah, fish aren't as dumb as what I think they are. And so, you know what I mean?
Do you think the industry's healthy for body and mind?
Body, there's times where we're in environments that aren't probably so good for the body.
I see.
Sawdust or different particles in the air, paint fumes or paint oversprayed, stuff like that. But mind, yeah.
That's good. Talking about the body and has health and safety improved over the last 20 years?
Yeah, but like I said before, you used to be sort of responsible for your own health and safety, and now I don't know, with the health and safety guys, do you need somebody to tell you what to do, or can common sense go, yeah, look, I shouldn't walk there or I shouldn't do that because I'm going to get hurt? Do you need somebody? It's one of those things, like if you wore a pair of slippers to work, then you've got slippers on, so that only should be used in the bedroom, but you're not going to, know that they're on your feet, so you're going to be a lot more careful about where you put your feet and what you walk on. Thinking about your own safety, do you need the safety officer to tell you, or can you just go, nah, look, with all those fumes or stuff there, that's probably not going to be good for me, I shouldn't be doing that, or, you know what I mean? Should I be standing up on the top step of that ladder? No, I could probably fall, I probably shouldn't do that. I don't need somebody to really tell me to do that. So I don't get to the point where they're going, are we relying? It's like with an iPhone, your maths has gone backwards since you've got an iPhone because you rely on it.
Right. But you also do need people to tell you not to cut 1-inch rope with a drop saw.
Hopefully that's somebody,
I guess that's not under health and safety.
No, but that's somebody that's a bit older with a bit more experience. Just going, no, mate, look, shut that down. That's only going to end with a nurse.
Okay.
Or using your common sense, going, what could go wrong here? Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Has the industry affected your home life ever?
In a lot of ways, it's probably made it better. You know what I mean? Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Oh yeah, right.
It
right.
instills a bit when you're away on a job. I know it's killed different people's relationship being away on a job, and there's been, stuff cheating or whatever. But being away builds a bit of trust, and
yeah, that's right.
yeah. So that can be a really good thing for me, for us, I should say. It's I think it's been all right.
Good.
Maybe you need to
Happy to
get
hear.
her in here.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And get the proper answer off her.
Well, once you've watched your list, she can tell you. Yeah.
Remember years and years ago when we were living in Bellingen, but I was working in Sydney, and I'd drive down.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's a long drive.
That's a long drive, yeah. And she'd go, well, look, you're away that much. It's like I'm a single mum. So after the next movie that I did, we went pack up the house and moved to Sydney, so that we're not doing that, because it's also a thing driving up and back. It's not good. It's when you're working long hours and then driving, that could be very dangerous.
Good decision, mate.
Yeah.
So how do you find the industry today? Has it improved, or you think it's improved from when you began all those years ago?
Parts of it have, but parts of it have gone backwards. I think the pay could go north.
Okay, right. Fair enough.
Because like with there's a lot of talent there. One of the guys, Bill, that I bought paintings off, he gets less money for putting his heart and soul into a painting than he would get for painting, a grey wash on shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so I think
some
of the conditions have gone backwards to what it was, as when we first started, years ago. The cost of living has slowly crept up, or quickly crept up, but I don't think the pay is crept up
fair enough.
at the same rate.
What about one of the craziest moments in this industry that's kind of made you think?
There's plenty of those.
Too many, yeah.
Yeah, idiotic moments. Yeah, working through COVID, that was that was a little bit ridiculous at times.
Okay.
When where we were allowed to work, but while we were sort of working, going, you should wear a mask, but then go to the catering tent,
right,
and take your mask off and eat lunch together. Like, what is that about?
Yeah,
but even though we were tested, depending on the job every day.
Right.
So you sort of going in the morning, well, I don't have it, and everybody around me, you weren't allowed to work until you come up with a result that says you don't have it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But then you go to work and go, well, you've got to put a mask on now. But when you've got a mask on and you're trying to get to guys, we need to lift this up here or do that, you know what I mean?
It's dangerous, yeah.
You can't communicate with people properly. So I was going, well, this seems a bit stupid to me.
Gotcha,
What's the biggest danger here? I need to communicate with people. They need to communicate with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there was some crazy moments there.
Okay. All right. Some fun stuff. What's your favourite part of the world?
Australia, probably.
Ah, that's nice.
North Queensland. Australia's
Have you travelled outside of Australia, mate?
Yeah, not a hell of a lot. I always wanted to see Australia first, and I've seen not very much of it really when you consider the size of it.
It's big.
It's an incredible place that we've, from snow to desert, we've got it all.
Okay.
It's
nice. That's nice.
It's a beautiful spot.
Favourite sport?
Probably rugby league. I'm not really playing much sport anymore, and
Okay. The Taj Mahal or the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
as
What would you prefer to work on?
probably the smaller leaning terrapeza.
That's not.
It's
I wouldn't be leaning if you worked on it, right?
Yeah, well, you'd think so, but to get it to lean and not fall over.
That's pretty good effort.
Respect, guys.
Okay.
But I do think that we're sort of going backwards, devolving in our building. It's like when you see places like the Taj Mahal or the Leaning Terrapez or the Notre Dame or the pyramids, and now we're building boxes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Is there any other specific building that fascinates you, or?
Is some of these cathedrals, even St Mary's in Sydney.
Gotcha. Right.
You know, how guys with hammers and chisels did that.
Amazing.
How, the pyramids, how the hell did they do that?
And how do you think they did it? I know there's theories, but what's your take on it?
That there's something's been forgotten or something's been lost, because in my head, I can't see how some of these rocks that are granite or something that's really, really hard stone can be cut with a hammer and a Bronze Age tool, or how the mathematics that was employed. And I don't know. There's a lot of things there. Just going, well, I don't know how they could have done it.
That's really interesting. Yeah, that's good.
You just gobsmacked.
I love asking builders that question. Actually, there's always something amazing.
Yeah.
Similar to Stonehenge, right? Isn't it similar?
Yeah, but there's, over there they've got some of these rocks are hundreds of tons. Like we'd struggle to move them now.
Right.
But it's down here, not far from here, where they're building a big thing, the big freeway bit, and they've got a crane down there that it had 300 tons. 300 tons? 10. Yeah, well, close to it was a ballast on the back of it to move these big concrete pieces. But how did they do that then? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you got all these slaves that somebody's got to get their fingers underneath it to get that rock, start lifting that rock and get it onto some logs to roll it. So, some questions.
Have you ever thought it would be about how interesting it might be building some of those Spanish galleon ships? Is that something that interests you, like the timber and all that?
That's the beauty about what we do is it's not all squares or rectangles. That there's those shapes, and anytime you're doing those, there's a bit of thinking in that, and some skill levels got to go up a little bit.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, and then like you say with them, hand saws, chisels.
Yeah, right, on hardwood.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, respect, guys.
Respect.
Yeah.
As Mick Owen would said, it's an endeavour.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd he say?
Well, he was fascinated with, he would look at something of how much an endeavour it was to get something done, like the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Say the Great Wall of China or the Great Pyramid, and he would say the length of it, the endeavour to get that done. It's similar to the pyramid, but
Well, see,
like
here,
dominoes.
We've tried to get the politician, vote him in for 4 years, and try to get something done in that time so he can get voted back in. But the Chinese with the Great Wall go, righto, let's do something that might take, 500 years or something to get it done.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Incredible.
Yeah, and then how many millions and millions of blocks in it.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. I thought it was a set.
Yeah.
You know why they built it? I think
no?
they built it because they were trying to hold out the ice age coming through.
Yeah. Keep out the rabbits.
That's it. Getting back to where we were, favourite food?
Anything that ends in ease.
Cantonese?
Cantonese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Lebanese.
That's nice.
Thai food, I call it Siamese.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it fits in with
yeah,
my theory.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Quickies.
nah. Bicarb soda instead of quickies.
Right.
But yeah, that's the beauty. The other beauty of being in Australia is that we've got people from every country, and especially in Sydney, you can go and get really, really good quality food from all over the planet.
That's great.
Which is why I wanted to, help my friend Vic Cherikoff with the bush tuckers thing when it first started, because the only food you couldn't get in Australia was Aboriginal food, native food.
Yeah, okay.
So, but Greek, Italian, French, there's so much good food out there.
That's true.
Yeah. What about you?
I like Malaysian food, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife cooks amazing food, and
Does she cook like French and Italian food or Greek food, or? But she mostly stick to Malaysian food.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
She makes the best curry ayam chicken, coconut, yellow coconut curry, and sedap.
Beef rendang.
Beef rendang. Oh, meanie, baby.
That's it. Last night we had, he was Mexican.
Right.
Carlene's a vegetarian, so it's nachos, but with, kidney beans and black beans and that instead of, but yeah. No,
that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
A couple of nights ago was crab and prawn dumplings, Asian style, Asian dipping sauce,
Yeah, nice
so,
clear soup.
yeah.
Wow.
Pho, yum.
Drink? Favourite drink?
Since I moved to Queensland, beer,
Is that?
but usually I love red wine.
Nice.
Drink, yeah.
Nice.
Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Okay.
coffee first thing in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
Plenty of water.
Yeah, that's right. Good over water. So, and your favourite way to relax, or hobby, or pastime?
I love a bit of gardening. I've got a few different little hobbies. I don't mind doing a little bit of painting or
Oh, right. Okay.
carving and making stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. Gardening's a good thing.
You're just using your hands, and it's really nice in the garden. Because you can see something that's. Something
that's not for you. It's it can be for you, like our veggies or something like that. But planting something for somebody down the line. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Go up to North Queensland where I was living, 30 odd years ago, and look at some trees that I've put in back there.
Did you?
And, you know what I mean? They're
wow.
they're a rainforest tree now. That's massive.
That's nice.
There's something really nice about that.
Will there ever be an Academy Award for a chippy?
No way. No.
Nah.
What do you reckon?
It's a group effort.
Yeah.
No, it's all, I wish there was.
Yeah, there probably should be.
You guys need to be recognised. That's why we do this.
Yeah. But is there an Academy Award for set painting?
No, there won't be. I know there won't be.
But there's an Academy Award for decorating the set.
Set decorate, is there?
Yeah. Catherine Martin, I think it's designing, set decorating.
Designing, yeah.
Bev Dunn.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, I mean, it all comes back. We just want the money, right?
Well, that's it. People, when you go to a premiere, it's a premiere because when the credits roll, nobody moves. Everybody stays there to watch their thing. But for me, where I want to see my name is on that pay packet.
Right.
Yeah. So the rest of it, especially, for some of the movies that we work on, some of them are just going, wow, you can see this stinks before you even start. But
yeah, I think
and some of
what I liked about The Matrix is that the direction of photography was like different. And it was like, thank God, something different, something new.
Yeah, and also you didn't know. A lot of movies, they're starting to go, right, there's the hero, there's the girl, there's the obstacle, and you know what I mean, happily ever after. But with the Matrix, you're going, Jesus, what's going on here? Because it's you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and you hope there's a second book.
Yeah, no, there's a few like that are on. Few directors or whatever that go, yeah, there's a guy to follow, because you just don't know what's coming
He
up.
might have a pretty good career, Keanu Reeves.
He could do. He puts his back into it. Yeah.
If you could choose another role in this industry, what would it be?
Jesus.
Oh, but can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Would it be going back to greens?
Um.
But I'm thinking something else. You know.
Yeah. Well, greens. That can be. They do some hard work there.
Yeah.
So going back there at my age, digging holes. Yeah, probably not.
Catering.
That could be good. Anywhere around food could be nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
And there's the other thing about the film industry.
Yeah.
Some of the catering.
Oh,
Wow.
no, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You know, Z.
Mm.
You know, some of the catering we've had over the years is just, you know, it's restaurant quality food. 7
It
days,
is.
seven,
No, that's
5
right.
days a week or something like that. And
It can be really,
respect to
really
them.
Yeah.
One of the things when I was working at a celebrity, and like I said, it was like 35, 38 degrees, something like that. And then they've gone, can you go into the kitchen and fix something for the caterers? And when I walked in to there, they've got the ovens going and those big gas cookers while they're making the stock and stuff like that. And with all that stuff going on, I go, oh my God, that's inhumane.
Yeah,
they work. There's some of those guys and women. They're the hardest workers in the industry, and they're behind the scenes. Nobody really sees them.
No, that's right.
A lot of them
mentioned,
don't even get to see sets, or acting or anything like that. They're you know what I mean, they're just starting earlier than everybody, working their arse off.
Yeah, that's
feeding
right.
us, making everybody
It could
feel
have been
good.
you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Could have been.
Well, okay. What about an entirely different profession? Anything else?
One of the things I've been thinking about lately is going and getting a little market stall.
Okay.
We've been going down to Helensvale markets, and there's some really, really nice quality food being made down there. And as I'm getting older, like working a couple of days a week, you know, doing Saturday, Sunday market, and a few days of, or a day or two of preparations through the week. That could be a nice little thing. That, you know what I mean?
Wow. What would you call yourself?
Don't know. But you know, it's just a little.
The trough.
The trough, yeah.
Huh?
Get your nose in the trough.
That's Jeff's trough.
Yeah.
That's nice. Well, I mean, and it's so different to what you're doing. I mean, that's
Yeah.
nice, man.
But we've got some land up north, and I would really, you know, I've got family, my sons and grandson, soon to have a granddaughter here, my wife, you know, but I really was thinking of going up,
Trying to go up, yeah.
go up there and make that productive. But
I can see you running a town, actually, mayor of some country
yeah,
town.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Your soul, your spirit, very nice and friendly and warm, and you know, I can see that.
Yeah,
Don't put up with shit, you know, like get the job done.
yeah, I don't know about that, mate.
The trough.
The trough, yeah.
Huh?
Get your nose in the trough.
That's Jeff's trough. Would you recommend becoming a construction professional or builder or chippy?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nice.
I've had some fun. Built some nice stuff.
Okay.
There's heaps of worse ways to make a living,
Yeah, right. Okay.
isn't
That's
there?
true.
It's-
Yep. What would
And
be
then
the
skills, you know what I mean, where you can make stuff for yourself, or, you know, yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people do love working with their hands, yeah.
What would be the best advice you would give an up and coming or a novice?
Work hard, watch, learn, listen, invest in good quality tools and look after them.
Right. Yeah.
So you only buy it once, and nice tools are.
Do they still make nice tools these days, or are they all throwaway?
There's a lot of throwaway sort of stuff, but I like to sort of.
You've got to have the range of.
Yeah, we've got to have a lot of tools, but buy good quality tools, as best quality tools as you can afford, and look after them.
So what?
I've got tools that are 30 odd
Have you?
years old. Yeah.
Wow. Can you name a couple?
All sorts of saws and drills and sanders and routers and.
And you say to the kids, don't touch that.
I've got tools that are older than my sons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your sons are in the game. You
Yeah.
must be very proud of them, and they must be very proud of you.
Both my sons working on this movie, which is nice.
Yeah.
And my oldest son, his wife, is a scenic as well, Lotta. Yeah, she came on. Mark Dixon, I don't really know him.
No,
Not
at this
anyway,
stage.
he wanted somebody with a bit of an eye, and she used to do jewellery and stuff like that. I said, well, she's got a bit of an eye and she could do with some work.
Right.
And he got on, he's going, wow, she's got an eye. And she was going, wow, I didn't know that job existed, and I love it. And she just
That's good.
took to it like a duck to water.
That's really
And
nice.
she's painting paintings now for herself, sort of thing. And she's her latest little project is doing kids swimsuits
Okay.
that she's painted the design on and getting
That's nice.
them
Very
made,
nice.
selling them. So yeah, because she's at home with a kid,
Right.
with my grandson, so she's sort of
What's your grandson's name?
Angus
You got two, did you say? Or one on the way?
and a little girl on the way.
Oh, that's nice. Angus. Hey, Angus. Okay, so...
The Gus man.
The Gus man.
Yeah.
Gussie. So what does the future hold for Jeff Madden?
A little bit more of the same, hopefully for a long time.
That's nice.
And yeah, my family.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's yeah, wife and the kids and the grandkids. That's life, and it's as you know,
It's very nice.
it's
Good to
important.
know.
It is your wife and your kids, isn't it?
That's it? Yep.
You can't wait to get on that plane and get back over and see them.
That's right. Yes. So, in one word, in one or a few words, can you describe these people? Jamie Gardner.
What, one word?
Oh, a few words, or as many words.
It sounds like a really nice family man.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good boss.
Great. Robert Bull.
Lovely chap.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And Louis.
And
Tina.
Lou. Yep.
Lovely family.
That's nice. That's nice.
Not known them for long, but they're just a lovely family. And Louis' son,
Riley.
Riley. Yeah.
Nice
You
guy.
can judge somebody on their children.
Mm.
And,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's been raised nice. He's a lovely young man. So that's an insight into the family.
That's it. That's
When
true.
when our boys were growing up, they'd have friends come over, and I'd go to them. I think we should meet their parents because they've been raised right, and so I know that their parents are going to be great people, and we've got really good friends through that we've met through the boys' friends.
Right. Right.
Because you know,
That's a good point. Chris McMahon.
yeah, another funny, nice guy,
That's nice.
very talented.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Warwick Turner. Was I?
Was I? Yeah, great guy.
Good.
Yeah,
That's all right.
good at his job. Nice man. Loves food. Loves cooking. Good at it.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
He's
great.
sort of multi-talented. He's made some little healing creams and that. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Great. Joshua Gardner.
Yeah, lovely young man.
That's nice.
Big
Chloe
future.
Sims.
Great person.
Isn't she?
Caring, thoughtful.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mick Burbeck.
Yeah, another one, talented, nice guy.
That's
Funny, easy to get along with.
Did you ever work with John Rand?
Yep.
Okay.
He's from Bellingen,
Oh, okay, right.
which, you know, I lived there for years. He's good mates with Bill Howe, another old construction manager that
Bill Howe, yeah, I know Bill. Yeah.
met John through Bill.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Cluffy?
Yeah, he's a steely.
That's nice.
Nice guy.
Okay. Reggie Madden.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit biased there, mate.
That's nice. And
If he wasn't my son, he'd be my friend.
that's lovely.
We hang out, we work all week together, and you know, I'm lucky that my sons come over on the weekend so we can spend more time together and eating.
That's and Cairo Madden.
Yeah,
Same.
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 So I've got 3 brothers, and I'd be friends with them
Oh, that's really lovely, mate.
if they weren't my brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's really nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. Well, I think we're done. It's been a wonderful time with Jeff. A real education and lots of nice tales, truths, and deep and meaningfuls. It's been great. Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure.
Dragging me
Thanks,
out of my
Jeff.
comfort zone, mate.
Yeah, mate, you're fantastic. But we look forward to talking to Jeff again in the future and wish you all the best with many years ahead in the game and doing whatever you want to do, mate.
Likewise, mate. Thank you. Nice to meet
My
you.
pleasure.
And thanks for pulling me out of my comfort zone.
That's good, mate. That's great. All right, see you later.
Adios.
See you again soon. Cheers, Jeff.